Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, this series is all about learning witchcraft in a calm, safe, and beginner-friendly way. Today we're talking about something just as magical as spells: journaling, self-reflection, and gentle shadow work. This video is not about digging up trauma or forcing yourself to relive painful memories. It's about understanding yourself better, so your magic becomes clearer, stronger, and more intentional. You might have heard the term Book of Shadows and imagined a mysterious, ancient book filled with secret spells. In reality, a Book of Shadows is simply a personal journal of your practice. It's a space to record your thoughts, your experiences, and your emotions. It's where you note what worked for you and, just as importantly, what didn't. There are absolutely no rules about how it should look. Your handwriting doesn't have to be neat. You don't need fancy decorations. And there's no set format. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It just has to be honest. Remember, your Book of Shadows is not a showcase for perfection. It's a workbook for learning. It's for your eyes only. A private record of your journey, your growth, and your discoveries. It's a tool, not a test. So let go of any pressure to make it perfect and just allow it to be a true reflection of your path, messines and all. So, why is journaling so magical? Well, journaling is powerful because it slows you down. In our fast-paced lives, our thoughts can race and become a jumble. Writing them down forces us to pause and translate that internal chaos into coherent words. And when you turn thoughts into words, you create awareness. When you write things down consistently, patterns start to appear. You might begin to notice connections between your moods and the moon cycles. You might identify triggers you didn't know you had, and you'll definitely see your own growth over time. This awareness is what strengthens your magic. Your intention becomes so much clearer and more potent when you truly understand yourself, your desires, your fears, and your motivations. You don't need to write essays. Even scribbling a few sentences after a spell or a ritual is enough to start building this practice. Consistency really does matter more than length. Right, let's talk about shadow work, because it's a term that is often misunderstood and can sound quite intimidating. Shadow work is not about punishment. It's not about forcing yourself to dig up deep-seated pain before you are ready. Please hear me on this. Your safety and well-being come first. Gentle shadow work simply means looking at the parts of yourself that you usually avoid or push away. We all have them. This might include certain habits you're not proud of, fears that hold you back, automatic reactions to situations, or limiting beliefs you hold about yourself. The goal isn't to fix everything at once. You don't need to go deep every single time you sit down with your journal. Sometimes, shadow work is just about noticing. It's acknowledging, oh, that's interesting. I always react that way when this happens, without judgment. It's about bringing a gentle curiosity to the hidden corners of your own mind. To get you started, here are some safe, beginner-friendly prompts you can use. Remember, there's no pressure to answer all of them. Just choose one that resonates with you at a time and see where it takes you. First, what situations make me feel drained? Think about people, places, or activities that leave you feeling empty. Next, what emotions do I tend to avoid and why? Maybe it's anger, or sadness, or even joy. Another one is, what do I need more of in my life right now? This could be rest, creativity, or connections. And finally, what is a belief I hold about myself that might not be true anymore? For example, maybe you've always told yourself you're not a creative person. But is that really true? As you write, do your best to do so without judging yourself. This is an exercise in exploration, not a confession. And most importantly, if you ever feel overwhelmed, please stop. close your journal, ground yourself, maybe make a cup of tea or step outside. You can always come back to it another day. So how does this all fit in with your actual magic? Well, journaling doesn't replace spell work. It supports it and makes it stronger. Before you do a spell, journaling can help you clarify your intention. Writing it out helps you get really specific about what you want and why you want it. It focuses your energy. After you've done your spell work, journaling helps you track the results and your feelings around them. You could create a simple template for yourself. Maybe you write down how you felt before the ritual, what you did during it, the tools you used, the words you said, and how you felt afterwards. Over time, this journal becomes one of your most powerful and personal magical tools. You'll have a complete record of your practice to look back on. Magic grows best when it's paired with self-awareness. I want to leave you with this important reminder. There is no deadline for growth. You do not need to journal every single day for it to be effective. You do not need to dive deep into shadow work every single session. Some days you'll have a lot to say, and other days you might just write a single word. Your practice should support your life, not become another source of pressure or overwhelm. Listening to yourself and honoring your own energy levels is a fundamental part of the magic itself. Witchcraft isn't only about what you do outwardly with candles and crystals. It's also about what you come to understand inwardly. Journaling and gentle shadow work are pathways that help you walk your own unique path with more clarity, confidence, and compassion. If this video helped you in any way, I'd love to know in the comments. And if you're comfortable sharing, what does journaling look like for you right now? Is it a daily habit or something you do when you feel called? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you can join us next time, when we'll be talking all about witchcraft tools, what you might need and what you really may never or won't need. Be kind to yourself and always trust your own pace. Blessed be.